Warning, warning. Proceed with caution. Hazardous conditions ahead. Slippery when wet. Watch for falling objects. Prepare yourself for entering the mind and thoughts of Mark Herbert Schmidt. 20 minutes to leave your mark.
It's been a while, but we've got Mark Herbert Schmidt back here. He's getting that mic figured out. We're going to do an episode. This is kind of an impromptu one. If you're a guest, he brought me a gift. You're going to have to find it. This is kind of like I Spy. If you come into the podcast room, he brought a gift. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's something that's interesting. So if it jumps out at you and you're going to have to look, you kind of have to search for it just a little bit. But Mark brought me something. Merry Christmas, Mark. Thanks a lot for that. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good. It's been a while. I haven't had him on. We're going to do a Christmas episode, kind of catch up as well, just a tad. Mark is a million thoughts a second. So as soon as he came in the door, he's already hitting me up with he's like, or not ideas, but just kind of like funny little stories he's got. And I'm just like, dude, just wait a second. We're going to get you on the mic. So, Mark, how you been, man? It's been a while.
Yeah, been all right. Dating a gal now.
Oh, nice! Yeah. Congratulations.
It's been a little over 3 months.
I didn't know they still did mail order brides. That's a thing still.
They don't.
Not
for me.
That's great. So where'd you meet her at?
At her work.
At your work.
At her work.
At her work.
Yeah.
Wait. How do you meet her at? How does that work? That you meet her at her work?
I was at the place where she works buying something and got to talking.
Oh, I see. And local gal?
Right by where I work.
Oh, nice. So Maple Valley.
Yep.
Pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also, I don't know, I'll be airing this in a week or so. You also posted, is that related about the whole finding a place to rent in town?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, if you have something, did you find something yet?
We're just kind of looking around.
Okay. All right. So if there's how many bedroom? 3, 4?
Like 2.
2 bedroom, available in town, in or around Enumclaw.
More like a nice neighborhood because you could find places, kind of like Kent area, but
but
you don't want to worry about your vehicle getting broken into and all that crap.
Right. If you know somebody, hit me up, hit Mark up, we'll get that moving. All right. Well, cool. That is huge, man. Nice. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. Just maybe you just need to stop doing the podcast for a bit, and then that create some vibes where you can.
I don't think I have anything to do with
it. Was your opening line is I got a couch on my roof?
No. It was can I get the 4-piece chicken?
That's great, man. That's awesome. Well, cool. Well, will we get a meter at some point?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So if we put together like a full buddy cast night or something like that.
Yeah, because we were gonna come out for your birthday, and then.
Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. So then you're gonna come to my birthday party, but things didn't work out because didn't take the kid and all that. So how I don't want to get super deep into this. I want to keep your privacy, but that's exciting for you, man. That's cool. Now we did record one probably about 3 or 4 months ago. It got canned. It was probably a good thing it got canned a little bit because my editing software was just garbage, and then also. It was one of those ones where Mark and I were both off our game just a bit, and we were diving into some pretty controversial areas, and so I don't know. There was just that point where it's like, well, maybe there was a reason that my laptop became self-aware.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Oh, it was right in the midst of the pandemic and masks and just all the things all the little rabbit holes that you could go down and all that. So, it's good. What I like to do in the podcast with Full Buddy Cast is I like to, we can jump on the news at any time if we really wanted to. We can be reminded of what our current situation is. I try not to do that as much. I kind of want to be that escape. so we don't all think about our impending doom, right?
What doom?
No, I'm kidding. Don't think about that for a while. Anyways, I want to talk Christmas. Okay, have you bought your girl a gift yet?
Not for Christmas yet.
Did she just have a birthday or anything?
Her birthday's coming up, but
Oh, and then you've got your birthday.
yeah.
She's a December birthday too?
No, hers in January.
But she's a January birthday. She kind of probably feels the pain a little bit as well.
Oh yeah.
You're turning 40 this year, right?
Yep.
40 on the December 25th. I had my 40th birthday, it's a few days before Halloween, and there's times, see, here's the thing, guys. There's times where I just felt Halloween ripped me off of my birthday, even though I was 6 days before it. You got to feel like you're getting ripped off every friggin'...
Oh, I already got used to it.
You're numb to it at this point.
Dude, I didn't have a birthday party after 7th grade, man.
Everyone's like, oh, Mark can figure it out.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing the halfway?
I did it, and they stopped after 7th or 8th grade.
June 25th, they were like, okay, we're done doing this.
It's
now
just
too.
my 8th grade year, my grandma came down and lived with us from Alaska because she had to get dialysis down here because they didn't have it available up there.
Oh man!
And then that just kind of not
Just-
allowed
yep.
my birthday, and then
Took
after
away
that,
that.
just kind of just died off, and so I was like,
Yeah, he's an old man now.
it's like fuck it, it is what it is.
Yeah. So 40 years old. Are you doing anything crazy, fun, anything for your 40th?
That's the problem is I can never do anything because I'm always with family.
Yeah, I get that, but are you doing anything crazy or fun on the 40th?
I would like to, but the odds are I'm probably going to do absolutely nothing again.
Yeah, my birthday's never. I rarely have a birthday party on my birthday, right? But more often than you do,
Mhm.
right? Because mine was Monday night, so it's like, oh, we'll do it Friday night or Saturday or whatever it was. So maybe we need to do something around the weekend. But even then, that's rough because everyone has their holiday parties, man.
Yeah,
you get screwed hard.
Unless somebody else plans it, I'm not even going to bother.
You get screwed.
I can't even get somebody to go to a concert for free when I buy the ticket, so I'm not even going to try to do a birthday
Hey,
party.
you got this gal now though.
Yeah.
She'll
We
go.
were going to go to Kings of Leon,
Oh,
and then the fucking show was canceled. We drove right up there, and it says it's canceled. It's like, are you kidding me? And now we can't see a show because you have to be vaccinated to get in and everything now.
what about the show negative tests? Can you do negative test stuff or no?
I don't know about that, but either
Okay.
way, it's kind of
Screwed.
it was before that was fully in effect. So we're like, sweet, we could go see a show, and
Gosh.
then it got canceled.
You're like, you got the Eeyore. You got the Eeyore going. Of course.
Fucking straight up Munson.
Well, let's talk about Christmas then. And I want to get the perspective, maybe this is my 40th birthday present for you. By the way, he gave me a sweet present. Again, we've already talked about that. You guys got to come down here and see it. He got the Full Body Cast hookup sweatshirt, by the way. He gets 25 or 15% off at Cole Street when you wear that.
I don't think I've ever gotten a discount there the entire time I've bought beer, dude.
You need to start wear that hoodie. You do any merch you wear in there, you get it.
I thought if I was just there with you, I did.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't think I ever have.
I don't have that much pull. I am the king of Cole Street. Don't call me that, everyone. Other people call me that, but don't call me that. But anyways, I want to get the perspective. I'm going to do the deep dive. This is going to be the Howard Stern, the Joe Rogan, the Oprah. This is going to be the Barbara Walters special of just asking you questions.
How about Geraldo Rivera?
I'll be Geraldo as well. I'll be Carson Tucker or
Carson Tucker.
Carson Tucker. I mean Tucker Carlson, and I'll just give you the dumb face that he
Carson
gives.
Daly.
No, the Fox dude. He's perfected dumb face, and I love it. I mean, I'm not knocking the guy, but he does a great thing where he asks the question, and then he changes his face with mouth kind of halfway open. And then he kind of looks like...
I know what you're talking about because when I watch Coco Melon with my girlfriend's kids,
yeah.
I mimic like when I see those people just acting incredibly corny, I make the stupidest face. And so
Yeah.
if you look at my reaction to it,
Yeah.
it's like the dumb face mirrors
Yes.
his response to whoever he's talking to.
Yeah. Have you watched Clifford? Not the Red Dog, but Clifford with Martin Short.
Yeah.
And
Charles Grodin.
And Charles Grodin, and he's sitting there. He's getting in trouble. He's holding his dinosaur at the table, and he's like, will you just give me a real face? Will you be a human boy for 2 seconds? And Martin Short's just trying to, and he just can't give him a real face, and that's what Tucker Carlson does. Anyway.
Do you remember Pure Luck?
Where he ballooned up. He was allergic to bees.
Yeah. Where Danny Glover uses him to find the girl because she's just as clumsy as he is.
And then I wonder if that where he blew up there, I wonder if that was inspiration for what he would later become, wear a fat suit and be Jiminy Glick. Did you ever watch the Jiminy Glicks where
I know about it, but
where he would interview celebrities and he kind of did that whole thing before, all the fake, like the Between Two Ferns and all that.
Between Two Ferns is hilarious.
So funny.
The one with Ben Stiller.
Oh yeah. There's times where you can't tell if like, are they being serious?
Yeah.
Are they kind of, maybe they're really pissed right now or not? But,
the Ben Stiller one was great.
Yeah. Just goes behind and just starts
his email is Jewlander or whatever.
Oh yeah. Anyways, back to you getting deep, figuring you out.
Mm-hmm.
Did you look forward to Christmas like most kids did? We're not talking about your birthday at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were looking for Santa or you were excited for presents and Christmas Eve. But then did you also harbor resentment towards this holiday? Now we're talking about birthday. Resentment at the time too.
Oh yeah. Like I'd always try to find my presents before they were wrapped.
So you were still doing the kids stuff with Christmas. Going to see Santa, telling them what you want.
I don't even remember going to see Santa.
Oh, really?
You know what's funny is I've never put up a Christmas tree in my place once.
Even now?
No, never.
Wow.
Like, I mean, besides my parents' place, doing their Christmas tree, like at my own personal place, I've never bought a Christmas tree, like a real one, a fake one.
I'm surprised that you haven't just bought a gigantic candle. And then you put that up for during,
just whittle it away like a tree
for your birthday. You're just a giant birthday candle. That's what, and then so people come in and then like you're the type of guy that would do that. You're the type of guy where someone would say, "What's that? Why do you got a Christmas? Where's your Christmas tree?" Like you're like, "This is my birthday. Yeah. This is my birthday tree."
Problem is, I never had people coming over, so I'm
there's the thing.
So I was like, "What's the point?"
All right. So, did you get at least a birthday with like a song sung to you on Christmas Day?
I mean, they did sing "Happy Birthday" and stuff, but it's not like
it's not the same.
It's like when you go to Cold Stone, I always wait until they turn their head before I tip them, so they don't feel like they have to sing when I give them a tip.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's like the same thing when they sing "Happy Birthday." It's like, you guys really don't have to do this.
I wonder if someone could you could legally change your name. I wonder if you could legally change your birthday. And then you'd be the one that would do it too. You do off the wall stuff, from getting your driver's license, half the head shaved and half the face shaved. So you're the type of guy that I could see trying to legally get your birth date changed so that you could actually celebrate a real birthday.
I if it was like December 26th, I probably would, but I think it's cool to say my birthday is Christmas Day. If it was like the day after, then it'd be like really, really crappy because you get screwed and you don't even have bragging rights.
Big time, yes.
And I got that movie poster where I look like that dude, and it's called Child of God on it.
Yeah.
So it makes it even funnier.
Even better. Even better. I think Corey Koopman, Frazier, she was born on December 25th as well. Do you know anybody else that was born on Christmas?
I know of other people. Can't remember how many are like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. But I couldn't tell you.
But you guys all get lumped together and just like, and you don't get to celebrate it at school. Mm-mm. That's the other thing. You're kind of like,
I never got my 21st birthday experience.
Oh my gosh.
Never got that. How about this one, right? I went to Cedars Christmas Eve, right? Like a couple people were there, but I just want to get out of the house.
Right.
So I like go to Cedars by myself and I see a couple people here and there, but it's not too packed. Hits midnight, and I asked for my birthday shot. And the girl's like, "Well, I'll have to pay for it." I'm like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm like, holy shit, man. I'm like, I'd buy somebody a fucking shot if their birthday was on Christmas Day.
Yeah, for
She's
reals.
like, I have to pay for it. It's like, fuck it. Yeah. Forget I asked.
For reals. That's a bummer.
Because I'm like, usually if you show your ID, like the bar will buy the shot. You know what I mean? And I'm like, she was like so pissed about it. I'm like, don't even
worry about it. Everyone else doesn't worry about it. Why should you start worrying?
Hey, while you're
about
at it, can you turn on the fryer and cook me some chicken too?
Yeah, and then spit in it for me. Oh man. All right. So Christmas present wise, that's probably what everyone else wants to know. Did you get at least one more Christmas present, or did they double them up where it's a bigger present?
It kind of varied. Sometimes I'd get like maybe a bigger one and like less presents. It's kind of more like one of the things where I figured a way out. I figured out how to balance it out like years ago when I was working at Cadman. When it'd be like wintertime, you never knew if you're gonna be working because if it like everything froze over, then like you just get sent home because it takes too many hours to de-thaw everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, okay, no work today. So like it got to the point where I'm like, there's really no point of me spending all this money on Christmas presents and then not working for like 3 weeks.
You're right.
And then like not having money.
Not having money at all.
Yeah. So I said like years ago, I'm like, how about this? You don't buy me nothing, I won't buy you nothing. If you want to buy me a birthday present, great. But otherwise, like, don't even get me nothing.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just have dinner together. Because I'm like, half the time we just buy each other gift cards, or we spend way more money on the thing that we all know where to get it cheaper.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just buy our own stuff. I'll buy my own stuff. We'll just have dinner. And I've saved way more money doing
way more money.
Because I used to spend shit ton of money on Christmas, and I'm like,
why am I doing this?
Like, I don't like to do Christmas if I can't like get a decent present.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't either.
Like, if I can't buy somebody something cool,
why
it's
even
like,
get them?
I don't even want to do it. I'd rather just do something individually for each person.
3D, just 3D print it.
Yeah.
So you got a buddy with a 3D printer, huh?
Oh yeah.
And I know the gift that you gave me. Have you printed anything else for it off of it?
I want him to. My buddy printed like this cube where it looks like each wall of the cube stair steps into a spiral.
Yeah.
And then it goes to a hollow center. So each side of the cube does like a storm drain, like stair thing. And I took the small cube and I painted it with blacklight colors. And I keep saying I want him to make me one that's the size that could fit inside of a bowling ball.
Oh.
Because I want to see if I could have a custom bowling ball made where I have it like put inside of a clear resin, kind of
and then just spin that down the blacklight. Yeah, that would be sweet.
It'd be like the sickest bowling ball ever, man.
It would be. You'd be freaking the bowler from
Ernie McCracken.
Well, no, not
without that rose, it'd be like one of them.
Yeah, but
geometric looking things.
I was thinking of the bowler from Mystery Men, where the girl. Have you seen Mystery Men yet?
I've never seen Mystery Men.
You of all people haven't seen Mystery Men? No. That's what you're doing on your birthday, Christmas night. You are watching.
I still got to see Gattaca,
dude. No, but you haven't. You have not. Oh my gosh,
dude! People like. I'd say like the last dozen times where somebody says, "Have you seen this movie?" I'd say 10 out of 12. I've said no. I haven't seen that one.
Is it like but old movies, or is it like the new movies? Are you
it's
slowing
more,
down?
It's more just like older stuff. But it's like it's funny because I'm like people always flip me shit, and I'm like, dude, you know how many movies I have not seen? I'm like, I know who's in movies, but it doesn't mean I've seen them all.
Man, you need to see you need to watch Mystery Men.
I've seen clips of it, but I've never sat down and watched it beginning to end.
You're gonna just watch it when you're in a silly mood. You want to be dumb, and you just like be 13 and just laugh. Ben Stiller hated that movie. That's the one movie he wishes he could do back, and I'm like, that's one of my favorites of him. I mean, Heavyweights was a guy I loved Heavyweights, and I loved all the
You know what blows my mind is how they never did a spin-off movie with this character from Happy Gilmore. It was the biggest missed opportunity. Like if he did a solid movie, like just a movie of him working in a retirement home, like with like older people, it would have been awesome.
He makes a cameo. Have you seen the Hubie Halloween?
Huh.
So he makes a cameo as the same guy,
the orderly guy.
Yeah, in Hubie Halloween. Yeah, so I believe it or not, that I probably watched 3 movies this year, and Hubie Halloween was one of them. So it's not like I watch a lot of movies.
What is that?
It's a Netflix Adam Sandler Halloween movie, and so he's got all of his cronies in there from So I fell asleep during it, super asleep during it, but yeah. Anyway,
it's hard to watch any movie with twin 2-year-olds around.
Dude. Oh, so how old are these kids?
She has 2 2-year-olds.
Oh, you just said that.
Identical 2-year-olds. Wow. Identical twins.
Just running around, bouncing off each other.
Like, crying all the time. You know, like you don't even know what they're crying about. So the second you threaten them with timeout, they shut up. Like,
Oh yeah.
you're like, you want to go in timeout? And they're like, no.
No.
Like, they stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we established that your leg's not broken because you'd still be crying if you were actually hurt.
It's the attention. It's always the attention factor. I got a whiny dog I just got, so it's the same. I like the dog. Not saying it's a whiny dog, but it's gonna. And I'm like, I just saw you like a minute ago. You're fine. Okay, you're fine. I just took you out. I just fed you. You can take the next 5 minutes and just sit in your cage for a moment while I go do other things.
You turn around and it's like the Joe Dirt thing where its nuts are frozen to the porch.
Give me a spatula. Oh man. Well, my son is going to be playing in the Christmas concert at the Enumclaw Middle School. I got to go there tonight. I want to. I'm excited to see my son do trombone and stuff. Did you do any sort of band stuff when you were in school? And, and what'd you play?
I was in band from 4th grade to senior year. Played trumpet or cornet, you know. So like a different size trumpet, pretty much shorter, more compact one.
Did you enjoy it, or was it just kind of something to do?
Band was fun. That's where I met a lot of my friends, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Now, did you like the events, going out to the football games, going out to the different things?
I failed band my freshman year.
How?
I'll get to that.
Tell me now.
Okay. I'll go to that, but I'll also
bounce around. Tell me the story.
Well, I did band.
Okay.
And then my freshman year, I took piano for a year.
Okay.
And then when I moved to Enumclaw, I did steel drums for 3 years.
I remember you on the steel drums. I think Ryan. No, who else did steel drums?
Ogre.
Yes. I haven't heard that name in forever.
Ogre.
Oh my gosh. All right, keep going.
Okay, so the music program when I lived in West Seattle, our music teacher, him and his wife, ran the music program together, and they were very, very like professional, like legit. Like they actually recruited 8th graders from the middle school to do like 3-hour practices every Monday.
Oh wow!
Like we had mandatory 3-hour practices. Like if you weren't in the junior high, if you were actually in the high school, so every Monday we had a 3-hour practice. We had to memorize all of our marching music. Like you couldn't have like any like stand to look at your music. You had to memorize it all. What caused me to fail, even though I went to like every single game, every single concert, and marched at everything. Like we marched in like downtown Disney World and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like went to everything. But what happened is we had to memorize 34 scales, and you had to play them all by memory. You didn't have to play them all back to back, but you would like, let's say if you want to do like 5 at a time, you'd have to play the scales by memory. Then he would ask you like how many sharps are in it. You'd have to say how many are in order. Then he'd say, what's the relative minor to that scale? And then he'd ask you to play that scale off the top of your head. And if you didn't know it, you'd have to come back and redo everything you did.
Oh, wow.
So because I didn't finish them all, like, you know, it got to the point where like you're doing like a scale with like 7 sharps and shit. Like you have to play it all by memory. And then you'd have to tell him the order that they all were. And then if he asked you the other scale, you'd have to know that even though you weren't prepared to know that one.
Yeah. Jeez.
So it's like I got no credit for everything else I did. Because I couldn't complete those scales before the school year ended.
And so you failed.
Failed band.
Now the next year, did you have to repeat all that again?
Well, I moved to Enumclaw after that.
Oh, that's right. But did they have like a separate class? They don't care. They're like, oh, you failed it over there. We don't.
No, music was easy over at Enumclaw. Like, let's put it this way. Our drum major when I was a freshman, when he left Chief South High School, he became the drum major at the UW marching band.
Yeah.
The very next drum major that the UW marching band got was our next drum major. So 2 drum majors from our high school were back-to-back drum majors at the UW marching band.
Oh, wow.
So that's like the level that our music program was at. Like his wife did like all the violins and strings and the choir. They sang like African songs and stuff like that. They were hella badass.
Yeah. Not Enumclaw.
Yeah. Enumclaw was easy. All you had to do was like sit next to Brandon Whistler and throw spit wads everywhere and stuff.
Dude, it's crazy. My daughter, she's senior this year, and I missed the deadline on getting the ad on the back of the yearbook. Yeah. And so I emailed and got it taken care of, but just sitting there just going. That's when it hit me. It wasn't the fact that she was starting her senior year. It's like, I remember my senior year. Now, you have a very good memory, and you probably remember a lot. But when I was like, it's getting foggier and foggier, like when it comes to like kindergarten and first grade and third and fifth. But then as you eighth, yeah. But senior year, like I almost like remember. I feel like almost every day of senior year, and it's nuts that my daughter's there right now, and it's nuts how young that they look. Like when we were, I don't know, I just felt like everyone was so much older back then, and now I look at these kids and they're like, freaking, are you kidding me? You guys are driving? Do you guys have jobs? That's nuts. So
what blows my mind is like when I'm a sophomore, and Thomas is having a kid in 8th grade. And his kid just got married. That's a mind blower.
That is.
It's like, dude, your kid's getting married now. It's like, whoa, time flew. Man.
Time flies. Yeah, fudge, man, so fast. But I've hit 40, and it was weird. It's like overnight. I don't feel old, but my like perspective on life has just almost changed. And it's not like I'm like, okay, hanging them up, but it's like, you know what? I don't care what people think anymore. Like I mean, like even
Velcro shoes come up,
dude.
Bring
even more. Like I'm like, f that.
Have you ever watched that video "Not Giving a Fuck" by John LeJoie?
No.
Oh, dude, you want me to post on your on the page?
Please do.
It's like a little commercial. You know who John LeJoie is, right?
I always call him John LeJoy, but because of the guns don't kill people. I kill people
very super
with guns.
Dude, I saw that guy live.
Did you really?
For $10, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he worth it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I went and hung out with him afterwards.
Really?
Yeah. Was drinking with him after the show. And you ever watched that video that he did, Chuck Norris is Still Cool?
Yes.
Remember at the end where has Ringo Starr? And he's just like, like, you know, at the end, right? So I asked him, I was like, dude, what's up with that whole Ringo Starr thing? You know, like, I'm like, why'd you make that noise? He goes, fuck it, I don't know. He goes, every time I see his face, it's just the noise that comes to mind.
Dude, you know, it's he's a funny guy. I know what song you're talking about now. I know exactly. For what I thought you were saying, John.
Well, he's like French Canadian, I think.
Leguizamo. Like, you know, like the
John
actor.
Leguizamo?
Yeah. I thought that's what
Luigi?
you meant. I'm like, I don't think I've seen that one. Luigi, that Mario movie's coming out. And then someone posted the conspiracy theory that if you watch the old Mario and Luigi, you see the Twin Towers, and the Twin Towers dissolve at a moment when a plane goes through.
Dude, I got to show you some fun, weird videos, like where like this guy starts showing you all these movie clips.
Yeah.
And all the clocks in the background are always saying 9/11.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like movies that were filmed in New York.
Really?
Like all the clocks, every time you look at the clock in the background, it's set for 9/11 and stuff. Like he was showing this old magazine where it has like Rockefeller on it. And and his watch says 9/11, and like the Twin Towers and stuff are in the background of the magazine and stuff.
That's crazy. And then the Simpsons stuff. Everyone's seen the Simpsons stuff. Dude, I'm getting lost in those little 15-minute TikTok type videos that they have on Facebook. I just like 1 or 15 second. Dude,
I like never watched those.
Dude, you should make some. You'd actually be probably pretty good at it. But anyway, all right. So what do you want for Christmas this year?
Money. That's why it's like, you know, when you buy Christmas presents, you're like, okay, it just kind of defeated the purpose of me asking what I want.
Can I share? Let me share this with you. You'd actually pull this off pretty good. Okay. So my ex-wife's grandpa passed away a few years ago. He's a great guy. He's a really awesome dude, really funny, genuine dude.
Was his name Dave?
No, Bill. But
George Carlin's like, everybody has an Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave. Well, this is grandpa.
Yeah. Somebody's uncle.
So he had 1 billion people to pay for, you know, all these grandkids and all this. And he would make a big ordeal. He wouldn't wrap the gifts. They would all be in plastic, like Safeway bags. And he would say, oh, he's from down south too. And Georgia, I think. And he'd say, you guys broke the bank. You guys broke the bank on me this year. I had to spend a whopping $27.16. And it was true. He just went to the like Goodwill and the dollar store, but you actually looked forward to his,
because you don't know what you're gonna get.
You didn't know what you're gonna get, but he actually put thought into it, even though it was something that you probably would never get yourself ever. Oh yeah, Travis, I know that you're that golfer guy, and so I thought I'd get you this. And I know, like the golf head cover, but it's like the caddy shake, and you like a movie.
That's like what my dad does. My dad does that kind of stuff when he buys presents.
And it's so cheap. And so maybe maybe you're a thoughtful guy. You're an overthinker. You could probably figure out what everyone wants within 2 seconds, but maybe, and then you just make a big deal how much money you spent. But it's always like it's like not that much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he would say, "This is my biggest one ever, $35."
Well, remember what I told you?
Someone trying to get in here? Hello?
Sure. Well, remember what I told you about, like when you buy like TV dinners and you display them like Mrs. Doubtfire and make it look like you bought some gourmet takeout and it's like really $5 that you spent.
Yeah.
Kind of same idea.
I got my daughter over there moving in. Hey, is mom home? I hear her. I hear the dog too. But yeah, we got to wrap this thing up in about a few minutes. But hey, it's good. It's good sitting with you, Mark. Sorry about that. I got to kind of get out of here, but we'll have you on more. Let's put together some stuff. What I'm thinking is that we, you bringing the dog in? Yeah. Dog's getting here. Dog's been eating styrofoam and stuff. So we gotta be careful what this dog's chewing on. Oh, my daughter's underneath the table. She's fast too. No.
How's it going?
I want to go. What? Say what? I didn't see you at all.
Julian, where are you? Julian, where are you?
What's that from?
Big Daddy when he's wearing the sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. You're so fast. You're a ninja. All right, see you in a bit.
All right.
So what I want to do, and this is probably going to be easier, and it might be something. See, here's the other thing. I got too much on my plate at times, right? Maybe we'll talk off air. Maybe we'll talk off air a little bit and see if we can come up with something, because I've got a couple things I wanted to pitch to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone.
Before I forget.
Yeah.
For your Christmas shopping,
yes.
For anybody that's not aware of this site, it's the best site ever for Christmas shopping. thisiswhyimbroke.com.
Thisiswhyimbroke.com?
It's the best. It's like Spencer's meets Sky Mall.
Oh, nice.
It's dope.
Good, cool stuff.
And you could get stuff that's like a couple dollars all the way up to like click and buy a Batmobile. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, like you could buy stuff that's like $1 million on that site. And you can buy stuff that's like $5.
Really?
But it's like Spencer's and Sky Mall, like, fucked.
And with that, we just want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And a happy birthday to Mark. Mark and I are going to talk afterwards. Mark, any shout outs real quick? You want to shout out your gal?
Rowena.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No, that's her name.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rowena, I can't wait to meet her. And I'm going to shout out Mark. Mark brought me a cool gift that you guys got to see. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week. Take care. Have a good New Year's as well.
Pants.
That was so loud. Rock over Enumclaw. Roll under Detroit.
Santa, bring us shit.
That's our own trademark. Santa. Bring us shit. All right, thanks everyone.
Warning. Proceed with caution. Hazardous conditions ahead. Slippery when wet. Watch for falling objects. Prepare yourself for entering the mind and thoughts of Mark Herbert Schmidt. 20 minutes to leave your mark.